Hi, my name is Missy. Thank you for watching my channel. Today we're going to be making keto chocolate cake. So I'm going to actually just run down the ingredients of what we will be needing or using today to make this keto cake. This is the first time I make it, and I actually got the recipe from livemadesweeter.com. So first what we're going to do is definitely preheat our oven to 350 degrees. Tell you to lightly coat an 8-inch round cake pans or 3 6-inch cake pans non-stick, or you can also just use a 9-inch single layer if you don't have any of those other size of pans. I went ahead and sprayed the coconut oil on the pan, and then I'm going to put the parchment paper and then spray coconut oil on top as well. I'm going to go ahead and read the ingredients first, and then I'll begin making the chocolate cake. The ingredients calls for 3/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1/2 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 cups of blanched almond flour, 1/4 cup of coconut flour, 1 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, dark chocolate or regular cocoa powder. And it asks for 1/4 teaspoon of espresso powder, but that's optional. And 2/3 cup of powdered sweetener of your choice, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt, 4 large eggs at room temperature, and 1/2 cup of coconut oil melted, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Actually, the apple cider vinegar to the almond milk, so it can set aside and sit for about 5 minutes while we're adding all the ingredients, the dry ingredients in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. So this is the apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the almond milk. And go ahead and whisk that as well. Okay, we'll just let that set for a while. Okay, so what we're gonna do first, it says, in a separate large mixing bowl, you add the almond flour, the coconut flour, the cocoa powder, the sweetener, baking powder, baking soda, salt, and then you whisk it all together. What I'm gonna do is sift everything in here first before we start whisking everything together. So I'm gonna put the almond flour and coconut flour is what I have in here. Go ahead and sift that in there just to get the lumps out. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the coconut powder. I actually have erythritol in here. This is the baking soda, the baking powder, and the salt. Just making sure I get all those lumps out. So now I'm just gonna whisk this together. Now it's asking for me to add the beaten eggs and the coconut oil and the vanilla extract. So I'm just going to be mixing this. Okay, so I'm going to add the eggs. The coconut oil. The vanilla extract. Stack together. I'm going to go ahead and add the almond milk with the apple cider vinegar. Oh, there's the batter. It's pretty thick. Let's put this batter into the pan. And just make sure you spray all around. And then I'm actually going to put this in here, the parchment paper. The cake won't stick to the pan. This is actually a 9 by 1.5 inches, but It says it does 1 9-inch single layer. Go ahead and put this in the oven. So it actually says, divide the batter evenly between the 2 baking pans and bake in preheated oven for 18 to 25 minutes. It says rotating pan halfway through or until toothpick comes out clean. So it says do not overbake. The time will vary depending on your oven. So like I said, I'm actually gonna put it for 18 minutes and I'm gonna see how it looks with the tooth. Oh, I'm gonna check it with the tooth. Here we go. And this is how it looks. So we gotta let it cool down, it says, for 30 minutes. And then we will be back to frost it with our frosting. So we've already let it cool down, so I'm going to got this. Wow, look at that. But let's frost this now. Let's see how it tastes. I'm actually gonna have my husband come and do a taste test as well as okay, so we will definitely start icing this cake. And do a taste test. See the texture of it when we cut it. Alright, let's cut this cake. I don't know if you can see. It really looks good. Let me go ahead and taste it first, and then I'll have him taste it and see what he thinks. Let's see. Wow, look at that. That is really, really good. I was really skeptical because I was tasting the batter a little bit and then frosting, and I was like, well, but once you put it all together, it's really good. It's, look at that. Oh yes. My husband John. So let's do a taste test. Have him taste it.
It was good.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next week.